The Liberty Learning Foundation began with a question. How can schools, community leaders, and businesses work together to ensure our next generation understands their important role in America's future? They found the answer in the dynamic Super Citizen School program that teaches character building, financial literacy, and career development across the curriculum and through the lens of great American ideals and civic responsibility. But getting those resources into the hands of cash-strapped educators posed a challenge. So the foundation found donors and quickly realized that donations alone wouldn't guarantee success. Students had to be excited. They had to be immersed in an experience that rallied the whole community and would beg to be repeated year after year. So the Next Great Americans bus tour was born, and the foundation began kicking off the Super Citizen program with stirring theatrical performances. They worked with sponsors to place volunteers in the classroom and orchestrated emotional graduation celebrations that saw student torch teams honoring local heroes from the stage. This all-hands-on-deck movement has created an overwhelmingly successful model for teaching, inspiring, and empowering our next great Americans. In 2012, Liberty Learning and Alabama Power teamed up to bring the Super Citizen program to Eufaula Elementary School. The results transformed the school and set a benchmark for implementation statewide.
As an instructional leader of an elementary school, we have become, and sometimes not through any fault of our own, just rigid with our instruction and focusing on how well the kids do on the test scores. But right now, I think this program is going to allow us to get back to the basics a little bit and talk about history and talk about community, talk about citizenship and values, those core things that we want to be preached and taught in our homes. We're going to be able to bring those out into the school through this program.
If you're a donor sitting on the fence, get off the fence.
Ralph Bellamy is the Southeast Division Area Manager for Alabama Power. Alabama Power is a household name. They provide electricity to 1.4 million homes, businesses, and industries across the state of Alabama, covering over 44,500 square miles. But Alabama Power isn't just lighting your home, they're helping spark an interest in civic pride in our younger generation. Alabama Power donated 10 Liberty's Legacy Super Citizen kits for Eufaula Elementary School. That contribution will help teach 250 fifth grade students crucial lessons in character, financial literacy, and American history and civics. But why become a donor? Ralph Bellamy says that his company became a donor for many reasons. The first,
we recognize that as communities do well, the businesses in those communities do well, and we're one of those businesses.
Another reason is business strategy.
The citizens of the community become employees of our corporation. So the future of our company depends on the future of each community. This program, the Super Citizens program, is just what we need. What we need is community, as a company, as a country.
Alabama Power thinks of this donation as an investment into the future.
When you see the deterioration of character and citizenship in the youth of today, it's a no-brainer for me. Where are you going to get your employees if we don't improve the potential workforce that we have, the future workforce? This is a program that's worth your investment.
If you're not touched with this program, then you need to hear it again.
250 fifth grade students at Eufaula Elementary School fill the auditorium. With green crowns on their heads and American flags in their hands, they are opening their hearts to learn about liberty. Today is the kickoff celebration. In a thrilling 45-minute theatrical performance, Lady Liberty takes the students on a journey through history and introduces them to the Super Citizen program that they will be experiencing in the next 10 weeks.
Everybody provides value to our country, and our kids need to take ownership in that and all that this country has to offer.
Superintendent Eddie Tyler says we are losing American pride in our next generation. He hopes the Super Citizen program is implemented in all of Eufaula schools, not just his own.
We all have different torches to bear within our system, but at the end of the day, it's about one thing, and that's about educating children. And programs like this that I really didn't know existed
I'm kind of a little envious because I'm a visiting superintendent. Students need this type of program to understand that we have a role to play in order to maintain the standing of the United States of America.
It's so wonderful to see these type things come back to inspire young people and hopefully re-energize older people into the values and ideals of this country. So what a wow factor. Great job, Liberty's Legacy.
For the next 10 weeks, students at Eufaula Elementary School began working through the lessons in Liberty's Legacy Super Citizen program. Through original videos, music, workbooks, and online extension lessons, these 5th graders are learning and growing as citizens of this country.
For them to understand that freedom isn't free and that somebody did pay the price for that, and that it's something that as they grow older they have to take the responsibility for.
Michelle McAndrews holds a tablet and pen, controlling a Super Citizen interactive map on a projector screen in Miss White's 5th grade classroom. When she asked the students which state they want to view next, dozens of hands shoot up in the air. McAndrews is one of several Alabama Power employees who are volunteering inside classrooms at Eufaula Elementary School. For Alabama Power, McAndrews says a monetary donation isn't enough. They want to donate their time as well.
Every day when I do different things like this, especially things like this, I sit and go, oh my gosh, what must it be like to work for a company that doesn't support that? Because it's so rewarding, not only for the employee, but just as a person to get out there and be involved and be able to know that your company supports that and supports your efforts and encourages it. It's wonderful.
McAndrews sees volunteering as an opportunity to engage with students and teachers, to learn the challenges they face, and to learn what they do really well already. She says it's teaching her as much as it's teaching the 5th graders in Miss White's class. She's learning the importance of community.
I hope they see that our community cares. I hope they see that their education goes beyond the walls of the school, that it is really a community effort, and we want to be involved and we want to see them succeed.
In just 10 short weeks, Lady Liberty and the Next Great Americans bus tour returned to Eufaula Elementary School to celebrate the graduation of these 5th graders from the Super Citizen program. Today, 250 5th graders will receive individual certificates, recite the Super Citizen Pledge, and celebrate their amazing achievement. They'll also complete their torch team projects by honoring local heroes on stage.
What you see in my hand is a replica of the Statue of Liberty. Over the last few weeks, as I've mentioned, each 5th grade classroom has formed together as a torch team, and they have nominated individuals that make up this community as representatives of some of the ideas and values that I've just mentioned, as people that may be somewhat of the old ordinary Joes, if you will, but that make a difference in the lives of young people, that make a difference in the lives of everyone else. And one of the main reasons we're here today is to recognize some of those individuals. And by doing so, we hope to inspire other individuals to join along, to do a little bit more, so that we can all be great Americans.
My name is Eufaula. I'm in Miss Houston's class, and one of our heroes is my dad, Dr. Jeff Bush. He has been a doctor for 16 years. He has taught me how to hunt, fish, love the Lord, and be a Christian. Here he is.
And then a lot of times it's folks that don't even realize or don't see themselves as a real hero. And so to watch that whole experience when they bring these folks into the classrooms or on stage in an auditorium and honor these folks in their communities, both the reaction from the children and the folks that they're honoring is so humbling, and it's inspirational kind of all at the same time.
One of our class heroes is Sergeant Bowens, a trooper of Alabama Highway Patrol.
Probably one of the best experiences in my life. Just to be honored by my niece and her 5th grade class like that.
To me, he is an amazing super citizen. Here he is, Sergeant Bowens.
It motivated me to be better at what I do and to be an example in my community and things of that nature. And it also made me feel great that my niece looks up to me in the way that she does.
Our class nominated Mr. Jesse Norris as our super citizen. Mr. Jesse works hard by ensuring that our school is clean each day. We would like to say thank you, Mr. Jesse, for a job well done.
Man, the best feeling I had in my life. Best. You know, and I try to be a role model to them. You know, the thing, when they, like when they get in trouble, I say, hey, better take care of that.
What he said or how he worded it, you know, it was just emotional, but it really surprised me.
I was on the U.S. bobsled team for 4 years, and so I've been on the podium with the national anthem. You know, I've won many medals, but that doesn't compare to when your daughter and her class and people that you've taught, you know, they're the people that really look up to you. And hopefully you touch their lives in ways and you don't even realize it, you're just being you.
The biggest surprise of the afternoon was for a certain hero sitting in the crowd.
Mr. Bellamy, please stand. We have chosen Mr. Bellamy. Alabama Power is our community hero.
I was totally surprised, totally surprised, just in awe that to be nominated. I feel very undeserving when I hear words hero and super citizen. I don't feel that I deserve to be in that category. So when I hear the kids sing that song, only you can keep the you in the USA, it just rings true that all of us can be super citizens, and if we'll choose to be, we can make such a difference.
For Alabama Power, their involvement has not gone unnoticed. The foundation sent out press releases and a social media blitz that recognized their contributions and resulted in thorough radio and news coverage. Hundreds of students and teachers are proudly wearing Alabama Power branded Super Citizen t-shirts, and the company's logo rides proudly on the bus as it crosses the nation. The Super Citizen movement is just gaining momentum. It's currently in 220 schools, and with the help of passionate sponsors like Alabama Power, the foundation will move into 650 schools, impacting nearly 50,000 students in 2013.
Where would we be without Alabama Power? First of all, in the dark. But secondly, I cannot thank them enough for their chivalry, for their leadership. Ralph Bellamy and Michelle McAndrews have been great partners with us in the past, and they're coming once again to help us to fund this program here at this school, to bring Lady Liberty here, to encourage other businesses to get involved, and we're going to try to spread the word to other schools today to let them know about the wonderful things that are going on with this program.
If you don't know Alabama Power and how involved they are in communities, then I'm not sure where you've been living. Undoubtedly you haven't been living somewhere where Alabama Power is involved, because what a fantastic corporation. It seems like they grab hold, they get it, and that is, it all starts at the grassroots with people. They serve people, you know, they listen. So we're excited to call them partners, whether it's in Liberty's legacy or partners in education, but they're family, and we're so excited to be a part of that.
Watching it from beginning to ending, it's a transformation. It's like watching a caterpillar go from being a worm to a beautiful butterfly. It really is. It's a transformation that's just unbelievable in 8 weeks. I had a coworker who said, wow, this program should have been in place for the last 30 years. And I'll just amen that sentiment, that this is something that I'm so glad that we have now, and we're going to do everything in our power to make sure that it gets grounded and that it's sustained, because it's something that can make such a difference. We're all in.